So welcome back. You've done a pretty good job with slopes so far. Because we know now, when we're looking at slopes, that, positive number slopes, and m equals a positive number is positive. Slope's going uphill. It's going downhill when n equals a negative number. It's going towards equals 0 when it's horizontal, and when it's vertical, m is just undefined. It's undefined. These are the things that you know. And you also did a really good job with m equals the rise over the run, and making connections between the rise over the run and the change in y's divided by the change in x's. It was a good job. Okay? So what we're going to do today is we're going to create equations using the slope-intercept formula, this information, and also what we know about these slopes, characteristics, basic characteristics of slopes. Okay? So we're going to move forward. So far we have identified the types of slopes. We've identified the slope from graphing using the rise over the run, identified the slope using the linear equation, and using the slope given 2 points. So today, we will write an equation of a line using the given information such as points and slopes. First, let's review the parts of the linear equation and slope-intercept form. So here we have standard form. It's ax plus by equals c. It's the standard. It's the standard form. And then we have the slope-intercept. Okay? And keep in mind, as you interchange between the two, the slope equals m equals negative a plus b if you're using the standard form. But right now, we're going to focus on slope-intercept form, okay? And we would typically be solving for y if we're using the method that I'm going to use. So I'm not going to review the box of knowledge. It's going to be there for you to refer back to. These are 4 types of boxes of knowledge. So if I'm writing an equation, they give me the slope, they give me the y-intercept form, I would use this box. Now, if they give me the slope in a point, I need to find the y-intercept. I would use this box. If they give me 2 points, then I need to find the y-intercept and the slope. And if they give me a graph, it's easier. I can just identify the y-intercept and find the slope. So we're going to look at how to use each box. We're going to look at how to use each box to do the things that we need to do. We need to figure out when do I use these boxes and how, right? So first, we're going to use the first box. This is writing an equation. They give me the slope. They give me the y-intercept here, right? They give me the slope. They give me the y-intercept. So I want to know how to write the equation. We're going to write the equation in slope-intercept. Y equals m times x plus b. Okay? My m is 3/2, so I replace the m with 3/2. My b is -2, so I replace the b with -2. Alright? If I simplified it, it would just be y equals 3/2 times x minus 2. And I'm done. Okay? Next one, my slope is 0. Y-intercept is 4, so I'm going to write out the slope-intercept form. That's y equals 0 times x plus 4. Or y equals 4. So make a note. Horizontal lines have an equation of y equals a number, and m equals 0. Okay? Now, number 3, my slope is negative 11. My y-intercept is 1 over 5, so I have y equals negative 11 times x plus 1 over 5. Number 4, y equals 5 over 2 times x plus 2. Number 5, y equals 15x minus 2. Number 6, y equals 8 over 30. So these are very special. Number 2 and number 8, we have the equation y equals a number. And the slope is 0. Now, given the slope in 1 point, we're going to have to find the y-intercept. So here's what we do first. We say we label our points. Label x and y. We label the points, and then we set up an equation. So my slope is 0. My slope is 0. So I have find b first. So I'm going to find b. Find b. That's my first one. And we go back and look at what I told you to use to find b. So, finding b, we use this part here. And we're going to set up a box of knowledge. We're going to set up a box of knowledge. It's going to say m equals, x equals, and y equals. Okay? And then we're going to find b. I'm going to write that out as well. So let's create our box of knowledge here. Scroll back down. Let's create a box of knowledge here. So we're finding b. So m, messed up a little bit there. Let's go forward. So box of knowledge. M equals 0. X equals, we labeled the point 1. Y equals 4. B equals y minus mx. I have everything I need to find b. So I'm going to say equals y 4 minus 0 times 1, or just 4. So I want to write my equation. I have m, I have b. Y equals m, x plus b. Y equals 0 times x plus 4, or y equals 4 is my equation. And I'm done. Number 2, box of knowledge. M equals 2, label my coordinates, x and y. B equals 4. Nope, I don't know what B is. Take that back. X equals 4, y equals 8. D equals y minus mx, or equals 8 minus 2 times 4. Equals 8 minus 8, or just 0. So I have everything I need. Y equals m, x plus b. I write my formula, and I find out that y equals 2x plus 0, or y equals 2x. Okay? Next one. Things I need to do. My box of knowledge. M. I need to find m. X. Y. And b, always equaling y minus mx. Okay? So, labeling, I have m equals negative 2, x equals 3, y equals 1. Didn't already label your points, your coordinates, just to make sure. And I get b equals 1 minus negative 2 times 3, or 1 plus 6, which equals 7. My equation becomes y equals, we're using the slope intercept one, y equals negative 2x plus 7. Final answer. So it's not as bad as it looks. Okay? Next one, we identify the slope, the x value, the y value, and find out what b is using the information that's given. Okay? My slope is 1/3. X is 3. Y is 4. So, finding b, I have 4 minus 3 times 1/3, or 4 minus 1, which equals 3. That's b. So I rewrite the slope-intercept form of the linear equation, and I get y equals 1/3 x plus 3. Here's my final answer for this equation, going through this point. Now, writing an equation given 2 points. Now, if I'm given 2 points, my goal is to find b, the y-intercept. So remember that b equals y minus mx. But you also have to find the slope given the 2 points. So the slope formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x. Okay? So a couple things we need to do here. So we're going to create our box, and we're going to say m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x. And then we're going to label our points x1, x1, x2, y1, y2, make this easier. And then b equals y minus mx. Okay? So we always use our first points in these formulas. But let's label first x1, y1, x2, y2. So we have x1 is 0, x2 is 4, y1 is 1, y2 is 5. Okay? So let's find our slope for it first. We have y2 minus y1 is 5 minus 1 divided by 4 minus 0 equals 4 divided by 4, which is 1. So m equals 1. Then we have b equals, we're going to use the first coordinates, the first set of coordinates here. b equals 1 minus 4 over 5 times 0, which equals 1. Okay? So I have m equals 1, b equals 1. My equation is y equals mx plus b, or y equals 1x plus 1. Final answer. A lot of work there, but it works. Okay? Now, so things we need going forward. We know I need the slope equals y2 minus y1 divided by x of 2 minus x of 1. I need x1, I need x of 2. I need y sub 1, I need y sub 2. And I need to find b, which is y minus mx, right? So these are things I can write out. So label your coordinates: x1, y1, x of 2, y sub 2. x1 and x2 is -4 and 8. y1 and y2, -3 and 6. Okay? So my slope equals y2 minus y1, or 6 minus -3. 8 minus -4 equals 9 over 12, reducing to 3 over 4. That's my slope. My b equals y minus mx, or -3 minus 3 over 4 times -4, and it equals -3 minus plus 3 equals 0. My slope-intercept, my y-intercept is 0. So I write the equation y equals 3 over 4 x plus 0, or just 3 over 4 times x. So I do want you to attempt to do these things on your own. But I will provide the answer. I will work through the problems for the bottom, but I prefer if you pause the video and work it on your own. So for the next one, my slope equals 10 minus 9 divided by 2 minus 3, which is negative 1. My y-intercept equals 10, 9 minus negative 1 times 3, or it equals 9 plus 3, which is 12. My equation is y equals negative 1 x plus 12. So I skipped a lot of steps. I did not write out my box of knowledge because I can do that at this point. If you are not able to, you need to go back and follow the steps for your box of knowledge, and that would include writing out the slope formula, figuring out the slope, writing out x of 1, x of 2, y of 1, y of 2, and finding b. Okay? Last one, my slope. I'm finding my slope first. N equals 2 minus 1 divided by negative 10 minus 4 equals 3 over negative 6, or simplified to negative 1/2. B equals y minus mx, or in this case negative 1 minus 1/2 plus that times negative 4 equals negative 1 minus 2 is negative 3. So y equals negative 1/2 times x minus my equation. Okay? The last thing we want to cover is how to write an equation given a graph. The goal is to find the y-intercept and then to find the slope. So the slope, you pick two good points, find the rise over the run. So m equals the rise over the run. So pick two good points. Two good points here. I see a good point here, and I see a good point here. So I create my triangle, and I go down 1, 2. So minus 2 is my rise. My run, 1, 2, 3. Over 3 is my run. Now my y-intercept, this is the point where it crosses the y value here, where it crosses the y-axis, is positive 3. So y equals positive 3, right? Sorry, b equals positive 3. So my equation is y equals m times x plus b equals negative 2/3 times x plus final answer there. And that's all that we have today for, I think, for lesson 3. We do have the lesson 3 homework. Each section is very similar to what we went over and covered today. The only things that you should probably have trouble on is the slope, finding the slope and the y-intercept. But if you follow through the steps, you'll get down how to complete the task. Have a good day.